Howdy folks, welcome to episode 24 and a half. We're going to go ahead and do our thing here. We're going to load these up and take them over to the, whatchamacallit, to the coal mine. So we'll get these loaded up if we can. There we go. Nope, it's trying to do that. Trying to do that. Come on. You can do it. There. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna get these. We're gonna get these loaded up and sent off to the coal mine, and that's gonna be our bonus episode for today. So we'll get both of these loaded up. We will. Let's see, how much do we have as far as raw iron? Okay, we don't have too much raw iron left, because the raw iron goes to the smelter and becomes steel pipes, right? Okay. I think that's the only place the raw iron goes. That goes to the ironworks, that is. Did I say smelter? I meant ironworks. You knew that. I knew that. It's so funny you think I don't know that. Alright. And we'll get these, we're going to back this up past the Y over here, back them up the hill, and then come out this way. So we're going to want our switches set. Let's get this one set, just so we can drive head first. And then we can go down to the coal mine and fill that up, and possibly make a lumber run, depending on how much time we have. So if we come back this head first, you know what? If we come back to this head first, we're gonna have to. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because we had room with these, so yeah, we'll be able to do that. Okay, we're just gonna have to bring the engine up the hill in order to get all of those unloaded, but that's fine. Because then we'll be able to come out here. Because this still would need a turnaround. So we could probably put a turnaround right here. Right? Put a switch off of here and make this into a Y or something. No, because that's not going to be long enough there. No, we still wouldn't be able to do that. We could put a roundabout. We could put a switch here and put a engine turnaround thingy there. It's not that difficult. All right. And this is the last ones. Okay. Go like this. And we're going to go like this. And how much fuel do we have left? We still have fuel. Okay. There we go. And nope, stop. There we go. All right, cool. That was perfect. And that should finish that off. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, we're going to turn around just because it's more interesting that way. So we'll let this finish loading up, and that's going to take a while. I'm going to double check the industries here. So after the smelter is the ironworks, which puts out, it uses raw iron. And then after the ironworks is the oil field. Yeah, it's the oil field because that's the pipes. Okay. And the oil field uses beams. Okay. So yeah, everybody's using the beams. We're going to need to get more beams. And how many beams do they have here? They should have a bunch of them, right? Yeah, they've got 90 beams. Okay. So that's what we'll do is we'll make a trip down to the coal mine, drop that stuff off, and then we'll come back up here and grab some beams and bring them back, hopefully. And we don't have a place to turn around here either, do we? Yeah, we have a Y. Okay. Yep, we can turn around there. There's two different Ys. Okay. We even have our choice of which one we're going to use to turn around, don't we? Alright, let's see. I don't remember if this will knock you off when it swings. Let's see if it does. I don't think it does. I don't think they become collided. Nope. They don't become collidable until they drop. I don't think they collide with the player anyway. I think they're on a different collision plane, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. See what happens when it drops. No. Yeah, see, it just drops and it puts me on top of it. Okay. That's funny. And that's the last of them. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go like this. How did that end up like that? Alright. And brakes off. And we're just going to let this coast. I think we'll leave the reverser on forward in case we decide we're going too fast. Double check the switches here. Yep, that's how we want it. 12. Give it a little bit of brakes here. 15. Because, like I said before, once you get going too fast, it's too hard to go. It's too hard to slow down once you get going too fast. Alright, we're going to go this way. See what we do. We're still on a little bit of a hill. 16. Yep, I think we're level now. We're gonna do that. Turn around here. Okay, so let's go like this. And we need to jump over this. There we go. Alright. Because we need to see when we're past the switch, so. There we go. There we go. Okay, so where's the switch? There. Alright. And we're just going to let this coast a little bit. And not even completely. Because we do want to take it easy around this first corner. This first corner is pretty brutal. So, let's give it a little bit of speed, but not too much. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to coast around the rest of that. There we go. They're wobbling back there. Alright. Cool. And bring this down a little bit. Okay. Just don't want to go too fast. No reason to, right? 15. Okay. Looks like we're level. Alright, let's double check our switches again. In front of us. Whoops. Give it some brakes here. Double check our switches. We're going to go left. Yep. Okay, we got it. We'll let this cruise a little bit. See what kind of brakes we need on this. I think we get to pretty much level once we hit this. It almost seems like we should get the coal cars on there too, huh? Like we should pull the hoppers with us. But I think we're going to leave them there for right now. There we go. Okay. I think we are on level ground now and we should be okay for the rest of this. Yep, looks like we're on level ground. I think we just have a little bit of, a tiny bit of a grade here when we come around this corner, but other than that, I think it's all level, so. We just have the usual, that one sharp corner that's scary. %. Let's see what 15% gets us. Yeah, this is definitely better than going down and up that hill. I mean, even if we have a really long train that we want to bring through, instead of trying to come through this valley, we could go around the long way. I think it would be kind of cool using that to avoid going up the hills, you know? So we could do something like that. Alright. Are we going up a little bit or what? Oh, I need to put fuel in. Here. We just ran out of fuel, so. There. There. Can we do it? There. Alright. 15. That's cool. That's totally cool. Our speed is fine. We're just gonna go around this little segment here anyway. We gotta slow down for that curve up there in a little bit. 14. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's slowing down a little bit. Let's go like this. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna start letting off the gas here in a second. There we go. Start coasting a little bit here. Come down to 8 or 7. There we go. Alright. Make sure we're going to make it around this corner. Did this scary corner. We could make it wider, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Alright. I think we are good. Start giving it a little bit more juice here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go back to like 18%. Let's check our situation down here. We do have the switch set up correctly. Okay. Just wanted to make sure on that. So, whoops, we can get this out of here. You can go faster than that. There we go. Alright, much better. That's a big bridge. A lot of chasms to go across there. Okay, so we're going to pull in, and I guess we'll just unload all the rails here. Like I said, I can't find anywhere else that they get used. Somebody will tell me in the comments if I forgot something, right? Alright, and I believe there's just a little bit of an uphill right here. So it should be perfect for that. As far as getting us up the hill. right. As far as getting us to stop at the right spot. Should be able to unload 2 of them. Maybe even 3? I think you can get 3 if you do it just right. But I don't think we're going to get it. Alright. So we have 8. Where is it? What do we point at? Okay. Nice. See, we get all the money for doing it too, so that's definitely worth it. Not that that's that much money, but it's money, so. Let's get moving here. And then that's going to be right about see, I don't know if we're gonna yeah, we can do it. There we go. Alright. See, we can get all 3 of these. We're gonna get that one. Yep. We're gonna get this one. Nice. And this one. Make sure that it's actually going. Yep, cool. Awesome. And then we just need one more. And where is this at? See, that's about perfect. Yeah, it looks like 6 cars. 6 is our limit on Schnitzengruben, right? How many cars can you unload at a time? 3. Get it? Alright, because, yeah, that's going to hit our hill here. Let's see if we can get this to unload. Come on. There we go. It's done rolling. Alright. Oh, it's got 60 already. Are the beams out? The beams are out. Oh, that's too bad. Because that means we're not going to be able to bring all the beams. How many is that left? Is like 8? Okay, and it's on the wrong end of the train. Alright, let's go get our beams. So we're going to go... Whoops. We can run across the whole rest of the train, but not that. Okay, so we're going to go brakes. And we're going to get this out here. There we go. And then we'll get brakes, switch, brakes, forward. There we go. All right, cool. And then we're going to have to start checking switches once we get going here. I think we'll keep this corner to some decent speeds here. That one doesn't seem as spicy as the others. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. So, our switches that we want to watch are going to be over here. No, we can turn around and back into the thing. Why don't we just do that? So we're going to come around this way, and then we're going to back into the whatchamacallits. There we go, the lumber. Okay. Into the sawmill. Alright, and where are we now? Just gotta watch out for this one corner. It's not too bad. The one thing we need to be careful of is that we do have that thing on the end. We've got the heavy car on the far end, so we do want to be careful about that. Hopefully we can get enough of those when we bring out all the beams. We can get enough of those offloaded. I didn't see how much coal we have either. Okay, yeah, this is where we definitely want to just coast. This is our corner that the one corner that we have to worry about. Honestly, it's not that bad, is it? Alright. So yeah, let's check real quick on the map. Check our coal mine and see how much coal we have. See, we still only have 200 coal. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely be able to use up all the beams that we bring. So we'll bring a whole bunch of them. We're still only going 15. Let's get a little bit more speed here. I don't know if this accounts for friction based on how much mass you have, because the more mass you have on the bearings, obviously the harder it's going to pull, the harder it's going to grind or whatever, you know what I mean? The more friction you're going to get on the bearings and on the steel against the track and all that. So I don't know how much they account for that in the calculations. I do need to remove that other piece too. We're going to go like this. We're going to jump off here. We're going to remove this. Where is it? It's this one. There. Is there another one? There's one more. And I can't reach it. Okay. G, remove rails. That one. Alright, we're going to go up to here. Whoops. Teleport here. Get on the track. Thank you. Alright. Alright, cool. Just wanted to get those deleted before we forgot about them. Alright, we do have a little bit of a slope here, so we're going to take it easy. Yeah, it definitely helps getting out of that. Not having to go up that giant hill. Alright. Cool. Not the brakes. There we go. There, that should keep us at a decent speed for right now. We're just going to go past this Y. And we'll back into the thingy. Alright, we'll turn that off. We're going to go back this way. We're going to stand back here. Then we can see our switch. There we go. So when we get there, we're going to hit the brakes and flip the switch and turn the regulator and release the brakes. Alright, there we go. Flip the switch. There we go. Alright. And we're going to go like this so we can see again. There we are. It seems to be a reasonable speed for backing into the yard. I like the shine on the rails. It's a nice touch. There's still a lot of them wiring, though, in the distance. Alright. Let's get... We're going to have to slow down a little bit for this corner, I think. Or just let it coast. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Because we can come all the way back past and drive forward instead of backing up. Either way, let's see. See if this will stop us at the right spot. Like that. Yeah, that works. Alright. And we have, yep, we got tons of beams. We got 90 of them. So we definitely have more than we can put on this train. And then we're going to go like this. We're going to start backing these up in a second. There we go. I'm sure that's a legit strategy, right? Backing up the train as it's in the process of loading. I suppose they might do that when they're going under a hopper, like the coal hopper type thing, right? When they're going under the drop. I don't know. I don't know how much they would be concerned with spilling stuff and that kind of thing. Alright, almost there. And we can go like this. And this. Alright, so then we got one more after that. Yep, we just have the one more. Cool. And then we should be able to get all that loaded up, and that'll help us with our coal. So I think what we're probably going to do is just buy a whole bunch of hoppers. The thing with the coal, I think, is we're not going to make any money for hauling the coal into the whatchamacallit. So those hoppers that we use for that are going to cost us money but not make us any. All right. Get back here. And that should be sufficient there. Whoops. Activate. Alright, cool. And then that's going to be forward. Alright. That's the whistle code for, you know, we're still loading the beams and we're almost ready to go, but not quite yet because there's one more beam left. Sure. Alright, so let's make our switches. Make sure our switches are set up. And everybody else should be on the way. Yep. Alright, cool. We are good. Let's do it. I always feel like Tone Loc when I say that. Let's do it. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. We'll get some of that funky Coal Medina from the 19th century. All right. We should be good now. I think we are going to make like a double up all the lines. That means I'll have to move that switch or flip that switch. Some of these switches are going to have to be altered so that they'll fit. But yeah, I think it would be cool to lay double lines along everything. Maybe we'll just do that in the next series. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just do double lines for certain places. But yeah, I'd love to do that and get into the habit of laying them such that you can switch across from one line to the other at all kinds of points, you know? Like every few segments. So maybe every half kilometer. Alright. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Come on. Open. Come on, open controls. Thank you. Whoops, not that one. We're gonna take off the... Yeah, I don't want to go too fast over this. Oh, that's right. That's not really a downhill, is it? Okay. Cool. I just didn't want too much regulator on there because that little bit of a downhill there, I didn't want to be going like and running all the cars off the track. That kind of deal. You know that old chestnut, right? Okay. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong thing. See, there is a little bit of a hill right there. That very last segment has just a little bit of a hill on it. But it looks like 20%. Yep. Looks like this is going to keep us going at a decent rate. Should we go right in the back? Let's go right in the back. And we'll watch forward. There we go. It would be nice if you could put the caboose on here and stand on top of the caboose. But we did find that the caboose derails when it goes over like 16 or something. So it's kind of bad. Kind of a bad thing. Alright, we're going to slow down to 15 or so. Let's see. Let's see how this does at 15 around this corner. 5% regulator. Let's see what happens. This is a lot smoother corner than it looks like it should be from certain angles. Just certain angles on the ground, it just looks really like it suddenly turns or whatever, but it's not actually that bad. That is, right there. That little spot right there. Okay. You know what's cool is I could lay these, I could move the points in the editor. I actually can't move the points in the editor. I can move the points using a hex editor, but I can find the points in the editor and then use a hex editor to move them. So I could do that, and that would allow them, I mean, you could make tracks across the middle of whatever, you know. They don't have to be on the ground or anything. They don't have to be touching the ground. It's only when you lay them down that it checks to see that. Kind of like you can do that and then delete the embankment from underneath. Okay, we're going to let this coast around this corner and see. It shouldn't crash. It's a decent... Yeah, see? It's a decent, whatchamacallit. Alright, and we should be able to back this whole thing up like we did last time. We're going to get the map out. And we're going to see when our switch is passed. There we go. And 2770. I used to live on Highway 2770. Used to drive up 2770 all the time. All right. It's the fuel amount there. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so we're going to drop off our beams first. Here, let's go like this. Should we bring this? Let's bring this all the way up and see what we can do. Oh, you know what? If we do that, then it's going to be heavier trying to bring that up the thing. So we'll actually do this. This one. We're just going to unload the ones that we can as we can. Alright, this one is not going to make it, so let's go like this. There we go. A little bit more. That's better. Okay, get that one unloaded. Alright, so we need to get these. See, we're getting our coal. Alright, let's give this some gas. Take some brake off of there. Alright. That should be able to go. Let's see how many rails it's going to take. We only took 3 of them so far. Alright. Let's see if we can get up a little bit more. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, and keep going. There we go. Bring the brakes off a little bit. Alright. Is it gonna... Nope. It missed it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we've got that. We should be able to bring this back up. See how many we have. 54. We used 6. 7. We might have like 1 rail left. Let's see. Take the brakes off. Take the regulator off too. Take the brakes off and let it coast. Let's see what we've got here. 53. Yeah, see, we're going to have 1 left. That's awesome. All right. That's too bad. Can it... Come on, unload. Thank you. Oh, we have 7,000. We got like a couple thousand more on this run. Altogether. See, now you're all saying we got a couple more thousand on this run at the same time. Was that airplane? I think that was airplane. All right. I think we've got everything. Should we leave these cars here? No, because if we leave them here, they're going to be in the way. We do need to make like a siding over here. We still need to do that. We have not made a siding over here yet. We definitely need one like that can go back here where we can put extra cars or whatever. Where do we want to keep these cars? Because see, we're not going to be able to get rid of that. We're not going to be able to get rid of this rail, and then that's going to be annoying too. And the depot, the freight depot, is like a million miles away. All right, let's get this up here. Let's go forward. At least get it past the thing so we can decide which direction we want to go. I think we definitely need a siding over there, though. I'm trying to decide where we can put that, where we can put these cars in order we can do that. So, we probably should do that. We're going to reverse. You know what? We're going to leave this here. here. I was going to put a siding on here, but I think we'll do that in a regular episode if we're going to do that. So that is going to be it for episode 24 and a half. I think I might just delete that out of the inventory if needed. I'm not sure. But I might just delete it out of the inventory. How much coal do we have? 340. Okay. That's 34 coal cars worth. That's probably more than we're going to use for the rest of the game. So I think we're good on that. So we don't need those rails or anything. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for episode 24 and a half. Join me in episode 25. Hopefully we can get the coal up there. That's going to really suck if we don't and they wait like another month or something, right? But anyway, yeah, we'll see you next time. Later.